Alright, hello, hello. Currently have the camera hidden, so you shouldn't be able to see it right now. But, pretty nerve-wracking, if I do say so myself. I've never done any sort of live content before. This is a new for me. I think I need new gloves, actually. I've only used these a handful of times. But there's already a hole in one of them. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. It's a very small hole. Not really a bother or anything. You can't really even see it from a distance. And especially not on the relatively low quality of the camera app that I am using. It's a wireless connection. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work wired. Oh, thank you for the host, Aqua. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get it to work wired. So I just used an app. That also means that there is a fair amount of delay between what I do and when it shows up on stream. It's good like 2, 3, 4 seconds, somewhere in that range. I couldn't tell you exactly how much it is though. But I'm just going to very quickly pop to the intermission screen so that I can enable the camera and make sure it's working fine. Alright, give me a second. Alright, and here it is. You can also see my mouse a little bit. Here it is. I'm gonna push that off to the side. I don't really need it. Ooh, look at that high quality video. I can't move quickly, or else it goes crazy. I'm gonna pull this off screen so that I can open it, just in case it might dox me somehow. I don't know if my name's on the inside. Box opening ASMR. Discover Japan through snacks. Pink Valentine Culture Guide. That's what this says. Oh. There we go. I have to get it really close for the resolution to actually pick it up, what it says there. I'll just read it off stream then. The Valentine's Guide. This Valentine's is next month, Boxer. You're a bit early. Let's see. Try not to pop it up too much. This month, we're showing our love for Boxu members with this gift of delicious Japanese snacks. From spicy heart-shaped senbei to decadent chocolate in many forms, we're hoping your Valentine's Day will be sweet, and maybe a little spicy too. Alright. So let me just pull the opened box on screen so you can see. This is just an overview of what the snacks are. Oh, here's the tea packets. So that's probably what I will be drinking for any tea redeems that come in over the next little while. There's 2 of those. I'll set them aside. Let's see. Alright. Yeah. I do also not have headphones in, so there might be some bleed over. Oh, hello, Mitz! Just waving to you now. I can do that. Properly. Thank you for the bit as well. Oh, it's very difficult to turn pages with these gloves on.
Hello, good hunter.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually put in any new, what is it? Any new hello redeems like I said I would. I'm a forgetful lad. Alright. I'm just flipping through the book trying to find the first one. Okay, here we go.
Stop it. Get some
Just
help.
move that off to the side directly under the bright light so it's blinding and throws off all of the rest of the color contrast. I can actually... Oh no. Hit my charging cable. There we go. If I put it off to that side, it makes the color balance a little bit better. Okay. First snack. Bake chocolate. Or bake? I don't know if I'm supposed to be pronouncing that with sort of the Japanese pronunciation guide. It's either bake or bake. Rich, fluffy chocolate baked to perfection. Melts in your mouth. Bag of tiny chocolates is great for sharing with your loved ones this season, or for keeping all to yourself. Well, joke's on you, I'm going to be eating this all myself. It comes even more individually packaged. Got bags inside of bags. Alright. Alright. I don't even know anyone... Well, I think I only know one other VTuber that very specifically lives in the same area as I do. And possibly not even, like, within, like, a close distance of me, and that's Randon. Randon's the only person I know that lives anywhere nearby where I am. So here's... Beku? Alright. Also, hello, Hawkfangor. Just try this out, then. Yeah, that's a very strong chocolate. Very dark. Beku. Yeah, that is surprisingly dark chocolate. Very good. I will eat those sparingly later. Oh, and there's an entire second bag. Oh, I moved too quickly and I've thrown off the color balance. Oh, another issue that I was having while I was setting up is every now and then it will just... Oh, there we go. It happened for a second. This is not the best program that I'm using. So it has a tendency to just devolve into absolute nonsense static every now and then. And I found that in order to fix that, I just have to put my hand up against the camera. And that'll fix it some of the time. Okay. Let's find out what that one is. Yeah, very dark chocolate. It's got a very crunchy interior. It's very much sort of like a chocolate cookie sort of thing. Not like a solid, like, pure, dense chocolate. Oh, it's so difficult to flip through this in gloves. The satin just slides over the laminated pages. Alright, I'll find this one day. Oh. Let's see. This is Mikyo Konbu Kelp Senbei. Looking for a flavored blast of umami? These rice are Wait. There's a typo in this book. Looking for a flavored blast of umami. These rice are flavored with kelp and vinegar. Oh, my alarm's going off. That might be picking up somehow. Oh no. Well, that alarm's just gonna have to keep going off because I can't turn it off with these gloves on. That's unfortunate. I think it's just mildly irritating to me, but I don't think it's coming up, like, anywhere. Yes. No. It is drilling into my brain. Okay, good. Yeah, because I disabled the audio capture from my phone because, you know, it's just double quality. I've never tried that. I can't properly see the screen of my phone that well. Alright. Yeah, it's just a little rice cracker. Apparently it's got a lot of umami in it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's, I actually, ate a lot of nori as a child. And it's definitely reminiscent of that. Oops. I actually want to, maneuver my mouse. I'll be able to look at my mic levels, just to make sure I'm not doing anything. Oh, hello, Shallon. I've already got my food right in front of me. Thank you for the delivery, I suppose. Let's see, Hokkaido White Raspberry is up next. Kind of difficult to see that. Here, let me bring it up extra close. Come on, refocus. You've got this camera. Is it just having trouble refocusing because it's got an alarm going off? Alright, let me press my volume button. See if that does anything. No, it didn't do anything. Alright. I have a lot of trouble holding my hand perfectly still. I have very shaky hands. Alright, you can sort of read it. It's white raspberry. Oof. Alright. Time for me to flip through the booklet once again. Great difficulty. In order to find this snack. A vase? I don't have any vases nearby. I could put it on top of my water bottle, I suppose. Here's my canteen that I drink tea out of. There we go, that's actually a pretty good suggestion there, Aqua. Ah, Pats, hello, hello. It's going quite alright. Alright, what is this again? Hokkaido White Raspberry? Yeah, that was actually a very good suggestion, Aqua. Thank you. I cannot, for the life of me. And the worst part is, I struggle to get pages separated, and it's never the right one. There it is. Okay, I finally found it. Oh, this looks like it's sort of a biscuit. Oh yeah, it is a biscuit. This biscuit combines rye, rice, puffed corn, and white chocolate. Bonbon Seca sprinkles confetti... What? Bonbon Seca sprinkles confetti-like dried raspberries atop the white chocolate-coated cookie for a blast of tartness. And also, my face is... There we go. It's kind of hard to think about 5 different things at once, because I have to make sure I'm looking at my camera. Get things in frame. Oh, there's a little bit of crumbs on my table now. There we go. That's what that looks like. It's very flavored leaves, though. Okay, let's get a look at the underside. Whoop. There we go. Sort of just a biscuit sort of thing. Looks very good. It does, there's a very wafer-like texture. Yeah, that's, it's probably due a lot to the puffed rice sort of thing. I mean, it sort of looks like a popcorn. Yeah, it's a lot smaller, though. Very good, though. Very good. Everything's been good so far. Sometimes there's things I don't like. Those are normally like the, you know... Let's see, what sort of things have I gotten before that I've been like, this is sort of middling on? A lot of, like, cracker stuff doesn't really go too well with me. Do I finish eating this, or do I set it off to the side for later? I think I finish eating it. I've just got, like... I could put the whole thing in my mouth, really. Just... Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Alright. What is next? Bourbon. Mini Millefew Chocolate. That's French. I don't have great French pronunciation. Oh, it's fine. I have a very active stomach. I'm good at digesting things. Alright. Millefew. Oh, wonderful. I opened to the first page right away. Yeah. Mini chocolate Millefew. This delicious pastry features layers of wafer cookies, sandwiching sweet vanilla cream and coated in chocolate. Millefew is French for 1,000 sheets, so we bet you'll be able to taste tons of layers in every bite. Yeah. Alright. Let's wipe some of those cookie crumbs off. I'll clean my desk afterwards. I'm just really glad that the alarm on my phone is so silent. I think it's just set to vibrate right now. It's just a little chocolate cube that is apparently going to be filled with wafers. Oh, you can't quite see? Let's angle it a little bit more. You can sort of just see like the little different layers of wafers it'll have. Here, I'll bite it in half. Okay. Yeah, that is crumbly. Let me move my light source. Is this helping at all? Not really. What if I just obscure the light? That's a bit better. It is mainly just an issue of I don't have a very high quality camera. You can see it's just absolutely stuffed full of layers and cream and also still very good. Alright, time for the rest of it now. Yeah, what is it? The interior has a very tart sort of flavor to it. Not very tart. Relatively tart. Alright. But again, very good. Alright. Let's go for cookie. Very creative name there. Looks... I don't recognize those berries on the front of it. It's time to flip through the booklet and figure out what I'm about to eat. It looks like blueberry. But I doubt that's what it is. Husk-up? That's a very weird ube. That might be it. That doesn't sound like... Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem like a Japanese word. Husk-up. Yeah, because it ends in a consonant, which Japanese words don't do very often. Let's see. This super rare cookie is made with husk-up, or the blue honeyberry, which can only be found in Hokkaido. Yeah, husk-up berry. Pretty odd. Oh, there we go. The alarm finally stopped. So it's a 10-minute alarm. Good to know. Can only be found in Hokkaido. Rich Hokkaido butter balances out the taste of the sweet and tart berry. A honeysuckle? Really? I don't think honeysuckle is native only to Hokkaido. And you could already see the cookie through the plastic, but I'll just bring it back on screen. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, this is just my phone camera. I'll look into getting a better camera soon-ish, or at least within a month. There we go. Okay. It's definitely very good. Is the other half of the cookie. Very good. I'm trying to, because it's a berry that I'm not familiar with. So I'm trying to, I should probably keep my hands on screen. That's sort of the entire reason I'm doing this. It's just like, I'm much more used to having my hands closer to me. Yeah, a little bit, I suppose. You get to see my hand mannerisms. I do actually talk with my hands a lot. I'll do like this sort of thing when I'm talking. But it's not actually going to line up very well, what I'm saying with how I'm moving my hands, because my voice is coming through immediately. But the motion's coming through a bit delayed. What was I saying? These exact ones? I mean, possibly. They are actually women's gloves. The fingers are a bit short on me. Like, there's a bit of extra webbing in between these. Yeah, same gloves. Let me move that a bit further so that I have more room for hands. Cookie. Cookie is good. I definitely noted the tart flavors it said it would have. It's just very soft. Here, let me take another small bite so that I can... sort of recontextualize the flavor. It is. It is crisp and soft simultaneously. Like, you bite into it and it crumbles a lot, but when you chew it, it becomes very soft. Sort of flaky texture. It's very good. It's not dry, like a lot of flaky cookies tend to be. Time for the rest of it. Alright. See, this looks like it's going to be sour plum. Oh, a little bit of a visual glitch there. Alright. I did actually once see sour plums at my local supermarket, but they cost like $20 for a jar. And I wasn't about to spring on that. Oh, is this... No, that looks like biscuits. There's a second ume. Yeah, it was like $20 for a jar. It was like, I don't know, sort of like the standard size of jar you'd see for like olives. Yeah. I don't know, like, how much sour plums are in Japan, but I can't imagine it's that much. Or as much as, like, what it was in the local area that I saw it for. Given that it's, you know, the place I always hear about, the sour plums, or sour peaches, or whichever. I think it was sour plums. Like, the one thing I always hear... Yeah, I am aware that Japan has very expensive produce. I hear about that all the time on Trash Taste. About how they just absolutely love their high-value fruits and vegetables, which makes me very... like, I've always thought that it would be nice to visit Japan. But the idea that I wouldn't be able to, like, cook my own food without paying exorbitant prices makes me very iffy. Alright, where is this one? I'm having a lot of trouble finding it.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Yeah. I like the fact that when I cook my own meals, it is cheaper than if I were to pay someone else to do it. But I wouldn't want to do that. If it cost more. I'm having so much difficulty finding this snack. I've flipped through this. I must have missed a page somewhere. Ah, here it is. Ume shio umasen rice cracker. Maker Sakata Beka passed ume, pickled plums, and shiso, perilla leaves, to flavor their crispy rice crackers. Savory soy sauce tangos with the sour plums, creating a savory dance in your mouth. Alright, time for a savory dance. Gathering a lot of packaging off to the side, okay. There we go, it's a bunch of little small round crackers. Wiggle? Oh. Lost me. It keeps losing me. I think it might be because my phone is close to being in the way of my webcam. Ooh, there it goes. Does everyone like the noise? Whole bunch of visual noise. I don't actually have any beverage. Yeah. Well, my phone is... It's trying. I'll give it that. Yeah, it's definitely... Also angelic. Hello. Hello, Melody. Good to see you. What was I trying to say? Yeah, the cracker provides a good sort of like flavor base, I suppose. So yeah, and it's coated in sort of like a dusting of the umaibo powder. Yeah. I should probably go get a drink. Here, let me... Here's my water bottle that I normally drink out of. So you can see why I go through it so quickly, because it's so small. Alright. But I will go... I'll be absolutely right back. Oh, tea time. Okay. I don't actually have tea time set up on this screen. Give me 1 second. This also means that I'm actually going to have to use this to... Gonna have to use what I was using to prop things up. Here. I'll go drink some water. And I will also go make tea. I need to get my mouse in action. Here, I'm gonna bring us over to this screen. Hello, this is the gameplay screen. It's currently got nothing going on, but it's the only place where I have the tea time set up. Oh, there we go. I was worried that it was going to take a little bit longer for the graphic to appear. I will full time that and be right back. Oh, and also I'm going to obviously use the tea that came in this box. Oh yeah, run an ad? Okay, fine. I will. I'll be right back. Alright, looks like the ads should have just stopped. I have the kettle on right now. I feel like I should probably, get like one of those electric kettles. I did come back and, take a look at your discussion of what ads happen to be playing. Very amusing. Here, let me just go back to this screen here so that I can say hello. Hard to wave directly upwards. Oh, and into the pixelated mess. There we go. But yeah. Here's the cup that I drink out of. It's just the top of the water bottle. Yeah, getting an electric kettle would probably be a good investment too. So that I don't have to constantly run off every time someone redeems tea. And then have an awkward pause and break where I have to wait for the water to boil and then leave again and then come back again. There's a much more efficient system here is all I'm saying. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for that water to boil, I can probably pull up one more snack. I'll put it on top of the lid. It's not as close as it used to be. But I don't have anything else that I can very conveniently put it on top of as far as I can tell. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, gourmet something. Rice crackers with almonds? Just flip through my book. Alright, where are you? Gourmet rice crackers with almonds. I remember thinking this is somewhere in the center? You know what, maybe what I should be doing is going through this in the order that they're presented in the booklet, and then digging through the bag to find it. Because this feels so inefficient. I actually really like almonds. One of my favorite nuts. Choco arere. Delicious milk chocolate enrobes puffy mochi rice and almonds in this premium are rice cracker. The texture is amazingly crisp and airy, and tastes deliciously nutty as well. Do you not like almonds, Aqua? Am I doing anything funny? Am I just reading things weird? Oh, you're allergic to them. That is unfortunate. What a weird lumpy shape. Oh no, That's why it's taking me so long every single time. This is so oblong and lumpy. Yeah. Look at the interior. Oh, you can't see the interior. Ah! You can see the little dust it left behind, though. Where'd you go? There we are. It's got cat hairs on it now. That is unfortunate. Sebastian likes to sit up here sometimes. I had to very meticulously wipe my desk clean. There we go. Here, maybe if I bring it closer so that it's not like... Ooh, look at that high quality camera. You can almost see the 3 pixels that make up the interior of this cookie. It's just really airy and puffy. It sort of looks like the inside of a marshmallow if it's crystallized. I can bring him over. I think I know where he's sitting right now. I'll go grab him when I'm bringing my tea back. How about that? Oh, the almonds are also placed extremely sporadically in this. Flavor's not too terribly unique, I guess. I mainly just taste the chocolate. The puffed rice is very foundational. And there don't seem to be too many almonds. Yeah. I mean, more likely than you'd think, honestly. Eating cat hair. Good, though. Alright. Already had that. Oh, right. I need to go make sure my tea's not boiling to death. Stop pixelating my screen. Alright. Here, let's go to intermission screen just in case. And also, I need to remember to look at my actual webcam when I'm talking and not my second monitor. Thank you so much for that gifted sub, Aqua. I'm back, and I come with both tea and cat. Here, let's let him look around a little bit. Oh. Here's the back of his head, I guess. Sniffing around on my pile of snacks. Here, let me maneuver him a little bit. Alright. I'm trying to get him on his back so you can see his face. But it's really difficult. He's not really up for it right now. There we go. Oh, you get to see him a little bit. He's fine. I swear he's part ragdoll. Alright, let me wipe off everything again because there's new cat hair. Alright, good enough. And that was Sebastian. You get to see him in motion. Alright, let's see, what is this? That's more Hokkaido white raspberry. I have cat hair all over my gloves now. Oh, and also I've got my tea steeping in here. I will pour it out in a moment. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty difficult. Alright, let's go for some of this. I really need to start practicing Japanese again. I know the first one is no. That's the one that So basically everybody knows. I think it's no. It's been a very long time. No, that makes sense. I'm aware of what nori is. I said this a little while ago, but I actually ate a lot of nori when I was younger. Oh, yeah, look at that. Visual quality. Oh, it's... Okay, it is back. Good. Ooh, I love that direct glare. Lovely. Alright, I need... So what we've learned with today's sort of test stream, I guess we can call it, I need a better camera, I need better lighting, I need a lot of better things. I need better spatial awareness, because this isn't something I usually deal with. Okay. Petite Noribe rice crackers. Rice crackers that are petite in size, but not in taste. These little treats are packed with the ultimate savory flavor combo, seaweed and soy sauce. Oh, I added a bit of Brooklyn to it there. Oh, I don't actually have it set up on this screen. Or I've got the emotes flying all around. I'll have to do that later. Obviously not right now. I have it on the... on the screen that I use for games and whatnot. Or maybe it doesn't work for animated ones. That could be it. A little line of apparently very flavorful crackers. Just grab a single one. Oh, that is actually very good. And yeah, lots of crackers in a lot of these boxes. I mean, probably because they ship well. I mean, if you are internationally shipping snacks, you want the ones that are, well preserved. Because these, have to go for a while. Cat hair seasoning. I've got, what is that bacteria called? Does anyone know? The one that... The sort of pseudo-famous... Just a second. Got a bit of cracker in the back of my throat. Not E. coli. Toxoplasmosis. That's it. It's the cat virus. I'm unscrewing my tea lid. Probably steeped for more than enough time. The trash. Okay. Now I can find my lid. Brush some of that dust off back into the box. And toxoplasmosis is a bacteria that is regularly found in cat feces. And it is very famous for making sort of prey animals that are in its area docile. You can actually see the steam coming off of my tea. This is what it looks like. Actually, I can just read the... Yeah, it's kind of gross. Just look up toxoplasmosis. I can't probably describe it that well. Oh, right. The tea is always in the very back of the book. It's fine. Don't worry. Just disregard I said anything, if that makes you feel better. Hojicha is made by roasting sencha green tea, which lowers caffeine content and adds a toasty roasted flavor. Ours is nutty without being overpowering, so it perfectly complements savory and sweet foods. Looks like apple juice. You can't... What? You can't hear it? You mean you can't hear the steam? What are you talking about? Oh, a little bit of it spilled on the table. Oh, the cat information? Fine. This is still very hot. I'm just gonna put it off to the side and eat it later. Oh no, I just noticed that my rice crackers spilled a little bit. Well, that is very bright. Okay. What is up next? I saw... Here, wait. I'm gonna put it up there. Oh! My light keeps flickering. Yeah, I did realize I said eat. Alright. So there's a good chance my light could flicker a bunch because I'm moving it around. Don't worry. That's unfortunately normal. Alright. I cannot get rid of that glare. Yeah, I'll get a better camera eventually. Okay. Booklet. One's right in the middle. I know because I had to flip past it constantly in order to find it. Oh, it's not that one. Oh, it's not that one. I'm not a very organized man. I also have terrible memory. That's, oh.
Because God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished.
Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty fair. I thought I was prepared to do this stream with, like, 5 minutes of prior research. But guess what? It turns out that, I've got a lot more to prepare for. Oh, there's one page that I cannot separate. Come on. This has to be it. There are 2 pages here, I swear. It just won't come separate. Okay, there we go. It was the exact page that I needed. Stay up there, please, yam food. It was actually the exact one. Hokkaido purple yam. This purplicious pastry is called manju. The bun is made with pie crust, and the filling gets an extra dose of flavor and color from mildly sweet purple yams. This one is actually ube. So that's nice. Yeah, I'm afraid you are unable to laugh now. Alright, let's fill that apart. The packaging is papery. That's interesting. Toss that off to the side. It's like a little sweet pie. Neat. Here's the interior. I can get a good angle where it's not absolutely blown out by my light. That is very good. It's entirely soft. It's ube. Yeah, the purple sweet potato. It's very good. This might be one of my favorites so far, actually. It's very mild, but very good. I have to finish eating it. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Alright, one more bite. Alright, maybe now is a good time to have some tea, too. Looks like it might not burn me. Alright, I had like a literal drop. Yeah, I had a very small drop, and I think it's still too hot. I'll just set it to rest. Alright. Spicy mini heart senbei. This looks like, yeah, it's a Boxu original. I remember this was the very first one on the list. So it'll be really easy for me to find it. Oh, I found it. That was fast. Spicy mini heart senbei. A spicy assortment of bite-sized senbei rice crackers that includes delicious flavors like goma, black sesame, mustard, and aonori, all topped with a chili powder kick. I'm not a big fan of mustard. So... I mean, it is still steaming, yes. Wait. Is that how you open this? This is going to be very difficult for me to open with these gloves on. Oh, never mind. That was surprisingly easy. Okay. Try the black sesame first, why not? I dropped it. It's a very mild spice. At the very least on the black sesame. Let me blow on this a little bit. Okay, if I just go very tiny sips at a time, it's mostly fine. Right, another flavor. I forgot what the options were. Ooh. That one had a much harder kick. I was actually expecting to like these less than I am. It's pretty good. Yeah, that is the plan. Do one of these a month. What was it? When did these start coming? How many do I have already? This is... Yeah, so I got these as like a late birthday present. A relative of mine got me a 1-year subscription to them. And I'm on week... Wait, I just counted them. 1, 2... This is week 5, or month 5, rather, not week, obviously. They don't send you these one a week. This is month 5. So I've got, you know, at least 7 more of these to go. So, 1 a month for 7 months. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing. Hopefully I'll have an upgraded setup by the next time one of these comes in. Yeah, these are actually a lot better than I was expecting. Wait, there's one more flavor for me to try. This is the bright red one. I mean, theoretically, all of my streams should end up on YouTube from here on. I'm trying to be a lot more proactive about, you know, getting them up there. Very good, very good. Okay, let's take another shot at tea. Why don't we? Ooh, that's actually at a pretty good temperature. It didn't burn my tongue, but it was comfortably hot enough to be uncomfortable, which I think is the best temperature to drink tea at. And I'm gonna hold off for a little while. Let's see, this one's from Kyoto. I can tell because it just says Kyoto all over the packaging, but I can't tell anything else. Actually, let me screw on the top of my thermos so that I can do this same thing that I was doing earlier. It's a bit shinier. Yeah, that doesn't really help, does it? Oh. There we go. From Kyoto. Alright. Now I struggle again finding it. Ooh, wait. If I am going off of one of the organizational things I saw on the front. Oh, I struggle so much. I think that's just the Ube page again. I'm not gonna try and open it for the second time. Okay, there's one page. Oh, perfect. This one is Strawberry Azuchi Crunch. Good things can come in small packages. Puffed rice and white chocolate team up with Azuchi red bean and strawberries in this bite-sized morsel. Another type of stream that I've been considering doing, given... that almost dropped in my tea. Especially considering what the subject of this stream is I would really like to seriously focus on, like, learning Japanese. Because I was for a period of a few months, but then I just sort of fell off. You can just see like a little single bean in there. Yeah. I don't have like any good ideas for it. I'd probably just do Duolingo, the average man's language learning app or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically just a very high quality Rice Krispie treat. Well, there's a bit of a savory black bean aftertaste as well, but it's primarily the strawberry white chocolate sort of flavor. A bit of tea to chase it. I probably should have had the tea from the very start, given that it's supposed to pair well with, you know, all of the snacks in the box. Yeah. I did take one Japanese course, like taught online. And I felt like I learned roughly the same amount that I did when I was just studying by watching YouTube videos that were teaching. Pull up my gloves again, they were starting to come loose. Just punched myself in the chest trying to pull up my gloves. Alright, that's a bit better. Tsukimasu Unpan Chocolate. Unpan is a sweet roll that's filled with bean paste. This unpan gets an upgrade with the addition of rich chocolate. This dense yet luscious, I was about to say luxurious, luscious dessert is best cut into pieces and paired with our hojicha tea. My booklet just keeps... I've got my keyboard set off to the side. Normally this is where my keyboard is, like this area here, and I just have it set off to the side over that way. And I'm setting the booklet on top of it, and it just keeps sliding off because the keyboard's angled. Oh, and I don't actually have to do anything tricky. It's notched. It's in 2 separate layers of packaging. Oh, I do actually have to do some difficult pulling and rending of plastic. Oh, wait, never mind. Just sort of wrapped. There we go. It says it's best paired in pieces with tea, so I'll be... I just realized. Camera's way further away than where my normal range of motion is. I'm gonna have a bite of this and have a sip of tea. That is a very rich chocolate. Yeah, that's a pretty good pairing. Yeah, it looks like it's, what is it? It looks like plastic wrap when you just leave it out on the counter after you've unwrapped it off of something. A lot of the unpon that have come in these boxes have looked pretty similar. It's probably just because it's, you know, built to travel rather than built to be ate immediately. Alright. This one is heavy enough that I don't think I'll be eating all of the rest of it. I have so much candy to go. Very good. Alright. Off to the side with the rest of the unfinished as of yet snacks. Alright. Up next. Let's see, what's in the bottom corner? Alright. That one I've already had. Have I had this one? I don't think I have. Looks like it's just a very tiny chocolate. Alright. Time to scroll through the pages. Ah, there it is. Azuchi Chocolate. These slick chocolate cubes are flavored with Azuchi red beans from Hokkaido. They dissolve quickly on your tongue, but you'll remember the sweet and fruity taste long after they're gone. Oh, the beat of my background music? I don't actually hear my background music. But that is adorable if so. All of you are probably far more familiar with my background music than I am. I forgot I actually had it on. I don't know if that's been the best idea for this. Alright. There we go. Look at that little cube. You can sort of tell what it looks like from this high quality camera. Got a layer of white on the bottom. Oh, you can actually see it a little bit. Yeah, Oh, I thought you were talking about the tea one. I keep forgetting to turn the drawing that Penelope did for me where I'm in the teacup into an emote, which would probably be a good idea. There's plenty of emotes that I would like to get, but it's tricky. It does look like a sugar cube in my mouth. That's why I'm talking like this. It reminds me of maple candy. What flavor is this supposed to be again? It's reminding me a lot of maple candy. Thank you very much, Penelope. Yeah, maple candy is a bit of a regional thing, I suppose. Pazuki Beans. Okay. It said it dissolves quickly on your tongue. I've had this thing in my mouth for like 30 seconds now. And it is not dissolved yet. Maybe I should start chewing it. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's another one of those ones that I just ate. Oh, this looks very spicy. It's in red packaging. That means it's definitely spicy. Alright, I'm gonna have some more tea. Alright. We've passed the point where it's risky to drink the tea. It's still steaming a little bit, but it's definitely within the acceptable hotness tolerance range. Okay. Let's see. We've only got, what, 3 more to go? There it is. Monjayaki senbei. Have you ever had monjayaki? No, I've not. It's a pan-fried food similar to okonomiyaki. I have had that. It's popular in the Kanto region. There's monjayaki flavored senbei. Tastes like delicious tonkatsu sauce. Okay, it's not spicy. Whenever I see red with horizontal black stripes, I just assume it's going to be spicy. That's what I've been conditioned into thinking by Japanese food packaging. Right, here's what the cracker looks like. It's got little green dots on it that you can't see particularly well because, you know, camera quality and lighting. That's fine. I can just eat it myself. Yeah, this is one trend that I sort of don't understand with Japanese snacks. Where they just make snacks taste like condiments. Yeah, it tastes like tonkatsu sauce, and that's about all it tastes like. I suppose it has a market, but I don't think I'm the target. It tastes good, but it also just tastes like tonkatsu sauce. Yeah, there was only one of those, so that's nice. Let's do this one first, because the last one is a hard candy. Yeah. That's sort of my idea around it as well. Like, to me, snacks should taste like snacks. And Japan has a fondness for making snacks taste like meals. So I've noticed. Okay, I've opened this one, but I've forgotten to actually take a look at what it is. Alright. This booklet is so leafed through right now. I think it was one of the early ones, this bag? Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay. Wait, is this it? This is it. This is Miyako Konbu Kelp Senbei. I think that's the right one. It is. Looking for a flavor blast of umami? Just like every other snack in this box? How many times have they said umami throughout this entire box? These rice... Wait a second. Did I already have... No, I didn't already have this. Oh, did I read this for the wrong one earlier? Oh no, flavored with kelp and vinegar. For a mouth-wateringly tangy snack. Taking a shot at what? Every time I have to flip through that book because I am doing this out of order. It's got a blue coloration to it. That is kind of odd. I don't know how well you can really see how blue it is. Every time it said umami, okay. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely, like, something you sit down and eat mindlessly. It's good. Blue is actually the least commonly occurring color in nature. I've definitely said that before on stream, but it's a factoid that I find absolutely fascinating. Just having the rest of the tea really quickly. Before we move on to... Ume Sake Candy. Oh, it's another sake candy. Maybe I'll get another small headache after eating this like I did the first time I had some sake candy out of these. I've never drank before, by the way. I've definitely said that too, but I've never drank alcohol. I am straight-laced. Alright, here we go. Handmade ume sake candy. Daimonji has been crafting flavorful candies for over a century. These candies are their newest release, exclusive to Boxu. They're flavored with plum sake for an elegantly sweet treat. And I'm not opposed to drinking. I'm just too lazy to, is normally how I describe it. It just never held my fancy. I definitely wouldn't say no to, like, drinking socially with people, but I've never been in a situation where that has been relevant. Except in situations where it has been relevant. So at a place where I used to work, I was the quote-unquote designated driver of the party that everyone was at. I was also the oldest who worked there. You know, given that it was, how to describe it? It was a job where a lot of people were young. Most of them under the legal drinking age, but that didn't stop them. I am very much the designated driver. I helped all of the drunk kids. Alright, I'm gonna have some sake candy. And it's hard to get a good flavor of things. Especially hard candy when you just pop it into your mouth. I have to wait for it to dissolve a little. Is that the case? I don't know. I'm not very familiar with the law. I just try and live within it as best as possible. Ooh, that's actually a very good flavor. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. It's sort of like the cool pinpricks you get from peppermint. But it's fruity. That's the best way I can describe this. It's like fruity peppermint. Oh, that is very good. Well, maybe I'm a sake drinker. Level 100 weeaboo. Is outstanding. I'll have to eat these ones slowly so I don't just run out immediately. Alright. But that was everything. Empty box. I'm gonna just set this off to the side now with the rest of them, though. There was actually... Oh, okay, I keep bumping into my microphone. Alright. Well, there was... What was my favorite? The ume sake is definitely a strong contender. Let's see. Also, the first one that I had... The, Beku... This one? This one was also a pretty good contender for favorite. Which was my least favorite? There wasn't actually a very clear loser this time. The previous weeks have had ones that I've definitely not cared for that much. But this week was all, you know, things that were pretty good. But if we're going with one that I wouldn't really like, it's mainly the just the dry crackers. Tea is good. Alright, I should probably have some more tea. Pair with this hard candy that I'm still in the midst of eating. You have to twist this top so many times for it to come off. Mildly infuriating. Also, it doesn't have a pour nozzle, but it tends to just drip down the side if you aren't careful. Just licked the drops off the side. Fine. Oh, no, please stop doing that. My give you a close-up of the tea. There we go. Oh, I spilled a drop again. Yeah, it looks nice. It's a very nice color. Oh, right, it's hot. I forgot about that. This thermos is really effective. Actually, I left some tea in the thermos overnight, and it was still warm the next morning. Exceptional quality. I highly recommend Clean Canteen as my seal of approval. Yeah, one of the other gifts that one of the gifts I was given for Christmas was a gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. So I just sort of went there and grabbed a couple of things that seemed like they'd be useful. So that's where I got this canteen. It's pretty difficult to describe the flavor profile of tea. At least for me it is. I'm not particularly good at it. Trying to... I do also have the hard candy in my mouth, so that's probably affecting the flavor a little bit. Here, let me rest my hand further in frame. The tea? No. The candy? Yes. Yeah, the tea is, how would I describe it? It's definitely a leafy tea. Yeah, it does. I'd say so. Earthy. There we go. That's the word. It's an earthy tea. Sort of nutty, almost. It tastes brown. That's probably a pretty good way of describing it. Let's see. Now that I have the camera on, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'd want to show that I don't normally have a chance to. Not really. Yeah, I think that's just about it. Do I have weeb stuff? I have a couple of figures. They're all in the other room. I'm gonna go grab some. Let me just locate that on screen a bit more. Ah, I'm back. Alright, so here's some of my favorite figures that I have. Here's my MASH and Gudao statues, or figures rather. Those are fun. I like FGO a lot. So I've got my two FGO figures. And I also have this pretty nice Josuke. Kind of hard to see. Also, he's got a bit of cat hair on him because everything in my house has cat hair on it. Here's my lovely delinquent boy. With his very cool hair. And he won't let anyone tell him otherwise. Now, that was a lot of my really good stuff. I don't actually have very much. Ooh, good temperature for tea. Oh, let me actually show off one more thing that I really like. I'll be right back. Right, so this isn't actually weeb stuff. But it is directly related to one of my favorite things, which is Dark Souls. So because I am a Dark Souls super fan, bought the collector's edition for the Dark Souls 3 release. Just cleaning him off a little bit. Remove some erroneous cat hairs. Kind of hard to fit them all in frame at once. But I have the really cool statue. Look at him. This is the statue of the Soul of Cinder, technically. It's very big. Here's my hand for scale. Like, it's far bigger than my other figures. Here's a Josuke for comparison. He's a short little baby boy. Yeah, this is definitely one of my prized possessions. One of the really fun things about this is, he's using twin swords, despite that being one of the very few weapons that the Soul of Cinder does not use. So that's funny. And I did also get the Elden Ring Collector's Edition, so... Yeah, Josuke is that one, the Part 4 protagonist. Alright, anything else? Really, I've got like I've got an art book, and I have a whole bunch of board games, I guess. It's sort of a pompadour. Yeah. Save? Save it for next time? Okay. We can save those for next time. Yeah. As I was actually saying, I did this stream earlier than my normal stream time because I'm actually working on finishing the recipe that Kojiro requested last stream, which is pizza. It's a special cheeseburger pizza that he requested. And I very specifically wanted the stream to run up until just about this exact time, because this is when the dough finishes rising. So after this stream, I'm going to be like cooking up the rest of the ingredients for the toppings, and then I will prepare the pizza. So expect that either potentially later tonight or tomorrow when the timing's better. Because I like to post it at like prime time, sort of. Do you really want a cooking stream with this level of quality? I'll hold back a little bit so that I have like better cameras or a setup for that. It's also a lot more difficult for me to do cooking streams because I don't have my setup anywhere near the kitchen, so it'd be difficult for me to do that. And I also don't have like control over the environment as much. I do have a laptop. I could try streaming from the laptop. Yeah. And I tried doing that. It's a lot trickier than I sort of anticipated it would be, making a YouTube video out of it. Like, I do have the, like, the edited version of... What was it? The Thanksgiving dinner that I did. That wasn't very interesting to watch. At least it wasn't for me. So yeah. Let's see, what stream did I do that on? It was obviously the post-Thanksgiving stream. I'll just see if I can't remember which one, like which stream the post-Thanksgiving one was. And I'll put that on the priority list of videos to make go public. Because, like I said in my tweet, I've been trying to make all of my stream VODs go public. Because I've just had them privated all the way back to August. Because I had a couple of issues with, like, transferring VODs over to my YouTube channel. And that sort of just, like, disheartened me into putting work into it. Because I lost the first and the last episode of my Ender Lilies streams. So that really put a damper on my, like, desire to finish, like, getting everything up. Yeah, I really liked Ender Lilies. I've actually, one of the things that I've been thinking of doing, I downloaded a Ender Lilies mod that randomizes all of the item placement in the game, and I've been thinking of doing, like, a one-off stream for that, because I tried a round of that, and it obviously moves a lot faster because you can get overpowered things very early. But it's also pretty difficult because you have to pick up literally every single item in the game. Because there's always a chance that the one item you are missing is the key to progress in some very specific area. So that's been an idea that's been percolating, and I'll probably do it at some point. But for now, I should probably go and finish making that pizza. There's my hands. It's been a pretty successful, pretty good test stream. Down my desk. Right, raid time. Okay. We can do that. Why not? I need to move my canteen so that I can actually have full range of motion with my mouse. Here. You get to see me selecting things. You can see how my mouse moves. Kojiro's alive right now. Let's go visit Kojiro. Ooh, look at that wonderful artifacting. Alright. Let's see, do we have... I think we... My goodness. Alright, stop that. Alright, we can just leave it on this. Alright. I think this is actually a command that's unique to me. Only I can trigger the raid message. Wow, it's really not going away. Alright. Yeah. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for coming. It's time for me to bid you adieu and au revoir. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be polite to Koji. Most of you know him already. But, oh, it's finally back. That's going to be it for me. See you all next time. Goodbye.